Hello guys, welcome to episode 7 of this Journeyman save at our first club, Gotny IF in Sweden, in the second division Norrland of Sweden. I've probably said that wrong because I can't see it anywhere on the screen, but that's vaguely where we are. It is a fantastic, very small little club, a ground encircled by trees, brilliant looking place, and a really friendly bunch of people run it, as I've found out since doing this save. So we're halfway through the second season and things are going pretty well. We're going to start here in the dynamic screen. You can see we've got good in terms of team cohesion, very good in terms of dressing room atmosphere, and very good in terms of managerial support. Doesn't get much better than that, but yet Danny Harmon is worried about the dressing room atmosphere, even though it's very good. Danny, what are you playing at, mate? What are you playing at? So let's have a little look at the schedule, because last time we were together, we were playing Skellefteå, or however else you pronounce that, and we've played a bunch of games since then. So we won against Östersund, IFK Östersund, goal from Hasan Begovic, who's been doing really well. The only loss we've had in this period is a loss away at Bromolia, who are 5th in the league currently, playing quite well. It was one of those games. We didn't play badly, but it was probably a draw was the fair result, but we don't draw games, so this is what you get. Ragapovic with a penalty. I think that's the first penalty we've actually managed to score, so that was good. So then we played Kiruna, who I don't think we're doing particularly well. I can't remember particularly well. Beat them 1-0. Jonsson with a goal. It's good to see him getting a goal, the youngster. Then we played Patea, who are not doing brilliantly, away from home. Beat them 2-0. Hasan Begovic and Jonsson with the goals. And then we just played Mora. This was a bit of a tricky one. Mora, sort of, I think they were sort of hanging. Where are they? Where are they in the league? Come on, let's have a little look. Mora, so sort of mid-table-ish. And it was a 2-1 win. It was quite close. They probably deserved a little bit more out of it. It was a very, very last-minute goal from Wanyama that won it. But Lucas Jonsson, again, with another goal, doing well. So a 2-1 win, and that was really, really nice. What that's done is it has put us top of the league, as I just showed you. Gave the game away there. So we are 2 points ahead of Skellefteå, and 3 points ahead of our frisky rivals. So all is good and fantastic with the world. So the issue that we were having in terms of the wages, well, we've kind of got on top of that a little bit. So what I've had to do, so I'll explain what the problem was. The wages weren't, so our wages weren't adding up to our wage budget. The wage budget was much higher than when you added up our wages. Our current spending, the wage was much higher, so we were going over our wage budget. So we were well over almost 700 per week. We've made a big dent in that. It's now 550 per week. Now what happens is that your appearance fees also, a proportion of those also are taken into account in terms of your current spending. So I don't know how that proportion is worked out, and it doesn't seem to be accessible anywhere in the game, but it does mean that all those players my assistant manager was signing basically were contributing to the this massive wage bill that we were piling up. So I've basically had to clear out a bunch of players. If you look at the development centre now, the under-9, the reserves have gone from a bunch of them just to a few, and still is on his way out, so that will help a little bit more. The problem we've had, there was an increase, there was an increase in wages for a bunch of the players, so I'm trying to sort of bump down their wages a little bit. The issue we are having mainly is this bloke Alexander Kiefer, who was brought in by the assistant. He's a decent player and he has been playing first team football for you who've been watching, but he's on a £90 appearance fee, which is fine as long as it doesn't contribute to your appearance fee. So I think it's about half, so about £45 of that is going into this into this calculation, which means if we can get that off, then all of a sudden we are going to be pretty much where we need to be. But I don't want to get rid of him, so it makes it a bit tricky. Anyway, so what we are going to try to do is probably, if he's on a £90 appearance fee, if we sign him up for £200 a week, then maybe actually that will mean that we're spending less on him. But we'll see what we can do. I'm working on it, and we're sort of getting the wages down and under control. So today we are playing Umea away, and that is for the Trucking Football Manager with his fancy new logo. And I'm very excited about that. We're playing very, very well at the minute. Well, not very well. I think that's an overstatement. The problem we have today, though, is we have Hasanbegovic out injured, and he's one of our key players. He's scored, our player on loan, he's scored 5 goals in 10, 1 in 2 man, very, very good player. And the player we're bringing in, his backup, Niels Frisk, is not good. So, yeah, make of that what you will. Okay, guys, let's go on to the game, and we'll run through the team in a second, and then we'll play some football. Right, okay, so this is the team we're going with. We have Ferreira in goal, Gunnan at left back, who is certainly, I think, my best signing of pre-season. He's been absolutely, well, he's a very, very good player. He maybe has his average rating doesn't quite reflect how important he's been. Then we got Thielen and Wanyama in the middle, Eriksson on the right. He is the weak link, I think. Then we've still got our 5-man midfield, Mansour on the left, Jonsson on the right, and then Folkestone, Harman and Bereza across the middle, and we're going with Frisk up top. We'll see how it goes. I'm not entirely confident that Frisk is the man to lead us to glory, but we will see, my friends. We've got decent options on the bench. We've got Kiefer, we've got Ragapovic on the bench, and Larson, who can play up top. So if all goes wrong, then those guys hopefully can make the difference. Right then, so yeah, it's all been going really, really well, which is a scary thing to say, especially when we're playing without our main striker and we've only got one up top. But let's see how we do. We're going to start off with just a shout of demand more, and we'll see what that does to the team morale. Right then, I mean, all it is the player up top. I mean, actually, the guys on left, the guys who are playing on the left and right side have done very well. The guys through the middle have done very well. So, it might not make any difference. But Frisk has got through. He's one-on-one with the keeper. Where's he running? Where is he going? That's not that, mate. Not that. I mean, what was it? Oh no, we've got Jonsson out. Now that puts the cat amongst the pigeons. We've got a couple of options here. We can bring on Ragapovic, which I've never really done. Rami Mansour can play out there. I don't know. I think Larson is the man you have to bring on. But that could cause trouble. It really could. We do have the lad I signed up, who we've not seen at all. He was out injured for most of it, so hopefully he can come back and offer something on either side. Thielen, though, has got the ball here. Opportunity. What are you doing? Harman. Oof. Don't know. Hit the post. Think it might hit the post there. Nice shot. But yeah, Jonsson, who has been playing really well in recent times, is not the sort of player you want to be losing at this point. He was out injured as well, which doesn't help. But I mean, it's not a bad start, really. I'm going to praise him, which is probably a mistake to do since they've got a corner. Oh, come on! He's on his. Oh, that was awful. That's because I haven't sorted the corners out properly yet, isn't it? Still got players on the bloody post. Oh, they're just standing there. And I've praised him. I've praised him at the wrong bloody time. That has absolutely worked against us. Right, we can shout something out. Oh, we should be able to shout something out. Gunnan. We're not allowed to. Bereza, back to Gunnan. Come on, guys. Let's get something out of this. I was a little bit unlucky, I think. Well, no. Unlucky is the wrong word. I think it's more bad planning from my end than if anything else. Eriksson, nice ball out to Larson, who's the new man there. Eriksson, and it Frisk. He could have got a goal there. He could have got a goal, but he didn't. And that's what matters. We'll demand more. Eriksson's still playing really badly. We've not been that good away from home, to be fair, and this is something we need to try and sort out. We are quite good at not conceding goals. We don't concede a bunch, as is cue us conceding a bunch of goals here, as Junyetta gets the ball. Eriksson into Folkestone. Nicely done. Eriksson just bombs it long, but nicely done from Frisk, he's not the greatest player. He has got a decent header on him, so that's something. Bereza, beautiful ball out to the left side. He's going to have a shot, isn't he, Mansour? Rami Mansour. That looked like it was... Yeah, it was just pushed wide. Very, very nice. Ball in quickly, but there's nobody there. Harmon... Oh, it didn't look like he knew what he was doing there. Crap. Right, okay. Well, we're playing well. We're playing well. But... Umea are playing, I don't know, more canny than us. Harmon. Oh, it's a great shot. Just over the top. Playing decent football, creating chances, but not enough at the moment. Come on, guys. We're just going to carry on as we are. We're not that bad. We're unlucky. Yeah, what's that? I don't know, I'm trying not to stress the bloke, but because we've got no one to bring on now, so he's basically got to play the whole game, and he's crap. That's not good. Right then, come on, Eric's. Oh, good God, that looked terrible. Thankfully, it didn't come to anything. So we move it up a little bit, maybe play positive. So, second place team are playing the fifth place team at the minute, away from home, so that could go in our favour. So we might not actually lose our position at top of the table, which would be good. Oh, look at that. Swatted it away. Swatted it like a wasp. That's what he does. Right, and show some passion, guys. Show some bloody passion, mate. Ooh. Oh, nicely done. Well, they're coming back into it. Which we don't like. Right. What can we do? What can we do to change this up a little bit? We've got Jonsson, who we could bring on, who has been playing very, very well. I mean, could we put Larson up top? Mansour there? This is all going... it's a weird situation. And Jonsson, who has done quite well when he's played on that side. That's what we've done, so that's what we will do. Let's see how that does. Who's suspended? Oh, that's another chance. It's another highlight. Can we do something here? Larson. It's cleared very, very nicely, but it's straight to Wanyama, sorry. But Mansour playing on the other side. And he's a good player. Very, very glad to have him back in the side. This can't be anything. Winnard. What sort of name is that? Winnard. Winnered? Oh, that is beautifully taken down. Oh. Fair play. Fair play. That was... Look at this. Look at this. Ball over the top. Takes it down. And then just launches one past the goalkeeper. I mean, if you're going to lose a game, why not lose it to a goal like that? Really. Right, okay. I don't think we're getting back into this. And we've got no one to bring on. I mean, we could bring on Rekapovic. Shall we just change the role a little bit? Deep line. No, put him onto an advanced playmaker on attack. Maybe that will create one or two more chances. But I don't know. You can't help but wonder whether it's the lack of a focal point, a very, very good focal point that's kind of let us down a little bit. But, you know, we're doing well. We're playing well. I don't worry too much about this. Oh, it's gone wide again. we should have got something out of this. Well, not something. We should have at least got a goal out of this. I mean, it was an absolute worldie to win it. Not much to say. Not much to say about. I mean, performance-wise, again, we've got a good team. I think we've got a good team, and we're not. Every game that we lose, we're not losing badly. That was not a bad loss. We lost because they put the ball in the back of the net twice, and we put the ball in the back of the net no times. That's why we lost. And that's why you come here, for that sort of in-depth analysis of a match, I imagine. Yeah. I can only apologise for that. Right. Let's move on quickly. Forget that ever happened. Forget that was ever said. Right. Let's see where we are in the league, and see what that's done to things. I mean, Umea, I was just losing it because, you know, the Trucking Football Manager would feel bad if we beat Umea. I think that would be bad. I mean, he didn't do the same against Burton Albion, I have to say, in his Plymouth save. That didn't happen. Nah. Just saying. I want to see this league. I mean, I presume that means at this point we're still first, maybe? But it's all a bit tighter, all a bit more bunched up. We're just not allowed to see it. I think that's the problem. So we're playing the frisky ones next up. Yeah, we're still up there. It's all fine. Umea now are third. The frisky lot are in fifth now, and we're playing them next. Not quite sure when we're going to come back. We might come back straight away. I might come back in 15 games time. Who knows? But I can guarantee it will be an important game, because we're top of the league currently, and we want to get this team promoted because they are fantastic. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please hit that like button. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you next time for more fun and games in Gotney. See you then. Goodbye.